this is before page 7. Yes, on 124. Okay, yeah, tell me, let's do that now before we start with a new unit. So what happens in page 7? Activity B. Okay, wait, this is listening 1.7. Um, Let me check. This was that you had to listen to 6 people answering, each one answering questions from your food profile. Match the speaker to the question he or she is answering. That is from activity 3, right? The questions. Uh-huh. Okay. I have Emma, Sarah. Okay, so let's take a look at the questions first. The questions were, what's your favorite snack, pizza topping, or sandwich filling? This is from page 6, right? So food profile, what's your favorite snack, pizza topping, sandwich filling? 2, do you ever have ready-made food, takeaway food, very hot or spicy food? 3, are you allergic or intolerant to any food? How long have you had the problem? What food do you usually eat? That is number 4. 5, when you're away from home, is there any food or drink that you really miss? And is there any food or drink that you couldn't live without? How often do you eat or drink it? Those were the questions. And then you had to match the person to the question they are answering. Okay. Okay, let's listen to this once and then we check it and let's see if you understand. But I'm going to play, for example, the first one is Emma. Well, Emma is done actually. Next off is Sarah, I think. So when Sarah finishes speaking, you tell me what question she's answering. Okay?
7. Emma.
Definitely tea. I went to Slovenia on holiday recently and I was staying at a hotel and they didn't have any real English breakfast tea. I really missed it in the mornings.
Sarah.
I absolutely love pasta and I try and eat it whenever I can. So I would find it really difficult to live without pasta. Pasta and pesto is my favourite meal and I have it at least twice a week, normally when my husband's away because he's always telling me not to eat so much pasta.
All right, what is she talking about?
Pasta.
Pasta. She loves pasta, right? And what else?
Hi.
Hi. Because she says, I would find it really difficult to live without pasta. Right? So I find it really difficult to live without pasta, meaning I cannot live without eating pasta, right? So what question is that? That it is something you cannot live without.
Is the question 6.
It's question 6.
6.
Right? That is question 6. Okay, let's listen to John now. Let's see what he says about food.
John.
Yes, quite often. My wife's from Asia, from Indonesia, so we often eat hot food. I love hot food, curries, any Indonesian food. I also love Thai food, like a good green curry.
All right, what about him?
This is 2. Very hot and spicy food.
Okay, he mentions, it says that the wife is from Asia or Indonesia, and it says she eats hot food like curries, Indonesian food, Thai
Green
food,
curry.
onion,
Curries, right. So that is spicy hot food. So if we say spicy hot, that is to see from the book, right? So question 2.
2,
Mhm. So that is John. Let's see Rob now. That's next.
Rob,
I guess, like a lot of people, I tend to eat chocolate in that situation. Chocolate or ice cream, maybe. Definitely something sweet.
James,
Only caffeine.
That was quick. So, what does he say? What does he mention?
chocolate,
Chocolate,
ice cream,
chocolate, ice cream, and it says in that situation, right? I usually
Here.
eat.
Yeah.
So the question is, if he's eating
for,
chocolate or ice cream in a specific situation, that is question 4.
for,
What
For
food?
A.
Yeah, right. For example, what food do you usually eat to cheer yourself up when you're feeling sad? Right. So in a specific situation, he eats chocolate and ice cream.
Chocolate.
Mhm. So that is wrong. Let's see, James. I have to rewind it a little.
Like a lot of people, I tend to eat chocolate in that situation. Chocolate or ice cream, maybe. Definitely something sweet.
James,
Only caffeine, actually, which I didn't used to be. I used to drink a lot of coffee, but a few years ago I started noticing that it was affecting me quite badly when I drank coffee. I was getting headaches, and I've never been tested for it, but I've stopped drinking caffeine in coffee, and I I feel better.
Okay, what does he mention?
coffee,
He mentions coffee, but what happens with coffee?
He started
There
to hate it.
is a lot of problems.
He started having problems. He mentions headache, right? That he
Headache.
had a headache. So he's talking about problems because of having or eating, drinking in this case, coffee. So that is what question is related to allergies or being
Number
intolerant.
3.
3,
Question 3, because he's mentioning headaches, that means that he's intolerant, right? Or that he has some kind of problem with coffee. Okay, and Sean, that is the last person.
Sean,
I like spicy ones, and I like them with meat. So maybe pepperoni? That's what I always end up ordering in an Italian restaurant.
Okay, it's a bit more difficult, this one. Because the key here is in the first sentence. The answer to this activity is in the first sentence.
For me,
One.
meat.
One.
Okay, it is one. Let me play the first part, the first sentence again. Tell me what he
Okay.
says in the first sentence. Let's see.
I like spicy ones, and I like them with meat. So maybe
I like
Spicy and meat.
Spicy.
spicy ones, right?
Sí.
What is that ones refer to?
Pepperoni.
But that's the thing.
Lola.
The topping
The toppings.
or the sandwich filling puede ser también.
Okay, yeah, let me show you why, because here's the key to the activity. If
Okay.
let's suppose we are at a restaurant, right? We're at a restaurant. We're at Subway, you know, the sandwich shop.
Yes.
Subway, okay. And imagine, right? Imagine that the person who is serving your sandwich says, "What topics would you like?" Right? What toppings? Not topics. Sorry.
Toppings.
Topping. So what toppings would you like? And you said, I like the spicy ones. Like he said, I like the spicy ones. That ones is replacing toppings.
Claro.
Okay?
Yes.
One, the word one is the number, but one is also a feature where you can substitute a noun for the word one or ones. Are you following me?
Yes.
Yes.
I understood the to be, take away food. Nothing, no, nada que ver.
I know the word once for because I see in other movies, but I never understood the significate of one, the how use once.
Let me show you an example. Let's see if I can show you this one. Because with an example, it's much easier to explain this
Lo
kind
que
of thing.
pasa que once puesto con una S final, porque si no sería once, es 11, que es otra cosa.
As this picture says, we can use the words one or ones to replace nouns in a sentence. Right? I can say, I have two cars. The blue car is old and the black car is new. The blue car has two doors and the black car has four doors. Okay? Instead of saying car all the time, I can say I have two cars. Cars is the noun. The blue
Claro.
one, the blue car, okay, is old and the black one, so the black car is new. The blue one has two doors and the black one has four doors. Okay, so we can use one or ones to replace nouns. One if it is singular, the noun is singular, and ones if it is plural. We good?
Yes.
Yes, I understand, teacher.
Good. So in this not the conversation, but in the listening, he starts the listening saying, I like spicy ones. That ones is replacing toppings.
Claro.
Okay, I like spicy toppings. Then I'll send this picture to you so you can take a look at
Okay.
it. But well, that's the thing that was key in this activity, that you have one replacing the noun. That's why it was difficult. This last person, Sean. Okay, so what question was it?
One.
One, yes, one, but I think it's one, 1B, right? What's your favorite pizza topping? 1B. And he mentioned spicy one. Maybe if I'm thinking about C, because he says I like spicy ones. But it is at an Italian restaurant. It's the pizza. If it is an Italian restaurant, that's the pizza topic, because it could be a
Pizza.
yeah. Because sandwich filling is also possible to say, oh, I like the spicy ones, meaning the filling. But if it is
Yeah.
an Italian restaurant, it's a pizza.
It's a pizza topping,
Yeah,
without doubt.
exactly. Um. Okay, we good?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, with this activity. Okay, so that was activity B. So as to be sure, we said Sarah was number 6, John it was 2C, Rob for A, James 3, and Sean B 1B. Sorry, 1B.
Yeah.
Okay, or not? The list. You mean what this page is about? Yeah. Um, it says 1.8. Let me check because I haven't checked. What point?
some audios have scripts.
Not all of them. The listening 1.8 is from the page 8. This one. Okay. Yes, the book doesn't have all the listening, all the scripts. Only some of them are here, because if not, it's too easy. So you only have a few of them, but that's true. On page 125, you have the scripts for many of the listenings you have in the book. My recommendation is not to use page 125 until you have worked with the listening by yourself a few times, right? Because if you start an activity reading, then you're not paying attention to the listening.
Okay.
So try to go to page 125 after you have solved the activity, okay? And then you can check if what you did was right or not. But from 1B, I remember that this was homework. Page 10, we started discussing this activity 1.
Yes.
Because I remember we were discussing the family, and we did 1 and 2. Number 3, it says, what is the difference between... okay, number 3. What is the difference between a brother and a brother-in-law?
Madrastra y madre.
No, brother.
No, hermano y
Hermano y cuñado. Ah, cuñado y...
Okay, yeah, but what's the difference?
Because brother is the blood one.
You're
My brother
related.
is my relative of blood.
Related by
And
blood.
brother-in-law is the one who is married with my sister.
Right, a man.
Latin family.
Mm-hmm. Okay, good. It's not direct family, right?
Yes.
Good. Number 4, it says the difference between a stepsister and a half-sister.
I put sister is the child of the stepmother or stepfather, and half sister is a sister, the one who became of the union of one of the parents with the relationship.
With
It's
another
okay?
relationship.
Another, claro.
Right. A stepsister is
Yo puse the new relationship, a new relationship.
a new relationship. Yeah, that's also possible. But good. A stepsister is the daughter of your stepmother or stepfather, right?
Yeah.
And their previous husband or wife. She isn't biologically related to you, and a half-sister shares one parent with you, either your mother or your
No,
father.
yo ponía natural porque no me salía la palabra, era biological, es biological.
Biological, right? That is biological.
Biological.
Yeah, natural is like
Natural.
you picked it up in the forest or in the jungle.
Sorry.
So it's okay. Biological.
Biological.
Okay, well, good. Then we have the difference between a grandfather and a great-grandfather.
A grandfather is the father of your parent.
Uh-huh.
And the great grandfather is the father of your grandfather.
Right. It's
right.
A great-grandfather is your father or mother's grandfather.
Grandfather. Okay.
You have to think about this because it gets difficult. It's difficult to grasp the idea. Okay, well, then we have number 6, an adopted child and an only child.
Ahí le puse natural de vuelta, le voy a poner biological.
Right. So which one is the biological child?
Adopted child is not biological child, yo puse, of a couple.
Okay,
And only
good.
child is a biological unique child of a couple.
Right. No, I wouldn't use unique. It's the only child, right?
The only.
It's the
Unique,
only
no,
one.
the only.
Yeah. Right. An only child is a child without
The only.
brothers or sisters. Right?
Okay.
Okay. Good. Any other comment before we continue? No. Well, number 7, it says brothers and sisters and siblings. This is easy.
I put sibling. It's like parents in a term of denominate both brothers and sisters without distinguish. Distinguish? La
Distinguish
inventé, me parece. Distinguish?
without
Inventé.
distinguishing them, right? From
Them.
male from female. Without
Eso me.
distinguishing or or differentiating the gender, right? The gender.
Okay.
The gender. Mm-hmm.
Teacher,
Yeah.
I don't understand the difference.
Right. But we say that brothers and sisters, right? And sibling. Actually, brothers, sisters,
For
siblings.
the
They're
género sería.
right. The thing is, if you say brothers and sisters or siblings, because I can say I have 4 brothers and 5 sisters.
Okay.
Or I can say I have siblings, and it's the same because it's the same.
Okay.
But
Okay.
siblings means it's a formal word to use to describe both brothers and sisters, right? Without
Okay.
Pero yo nunca digo, por ejemplo, I have 7 siblings. No. Se dice I have siblings. Tengo hermanos y hermanas. Pero no 7 hermanos y hermanas.
You can
7
say
siblings, ¿se puede decir?
yeah, I
Ah,
have 7 siblings, or I have
okay.
4 siblings, 2 boys and 2 girls.
Okay.
The thing is you cannot say I have, for example, I have 4 brothers. When you have
Claro,
men and women, you cannot use brothers for the plural. You
claro.
have to say I have 2 brothers, 2 sisters. Or I have 4 siblings. And in that case it's correct
Claro.
because siblings encompasses.
Eso hablaría de que hay ambos sexos, ¿no?
Yeah,
Exacto,
Como
claro.
exactly.
Excelente.
Son lo
Como los
mismo.
padres. Como cuando
claro,
decís padres, que estás diciendo los
Padre,
ambos sexos.
father,
claro.
mother, parents. Or grandmother, grandfather, grandparents. It's the same. Okay, we good? And
Yeah.
then we have immediate family and extended family.
Immediate family.
Parents,
Yo-
parents, child.
Father, mother, child,
Parents, parents,
parents.
Parents.
children, and
Yeah.
brothers or sisters. That is
Yes.
immediate. That's
Immediate.
immediate. The rest,
Extend uncle. Okay,
Yeah.
the rest.
the rest.
Extended family. Yes.
Okay. We good?
Yes.
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 All right. Next off, the listening. Here we can read. Who would like to read this little article?
I
Elizabeth and okay, Elizabeth, you're going to start, and then Fabian, you start with family habits. Then, okay?
Okay.
Elizabeth,
the
family.
modern
Good.
the modern family. Family life is changing all over the world, and it's not just the structure of the family, but also its habit. A recent survey of British family life showed some surprising statistics.
Good.
Family structure 16% or 60% of families have married parents. 22 are single parent families. Only of the single parent are men. ¿Digo los porcentajes o luego
Yeah,
vamos a explicar?
if you have them, say them. Yeah.
Yes. 45 of family have one child, 40 have two, and 15 have three or more. 11 of family have stepchildren. One average woman gets married at 30, and men at 32.
Family habits. Of family only eat together once or twice a week, and 14 never eat at the same time. They visit friends or extended family twice a month. Then, of people have family members who they never speak to or contact. 57 of people are happiest with their families, and 70 with their friends. The average family has 2 rows each day, and the most common cause is children or teenagers refusing to put down their phones or tablets.
How about pronunciation? Be careful with habit. The H has a sound here, habit. Right? So family habits. So be careful with habits. And this word that we were saying about average.
Average.
They have average. It's in Jamaican way.
Average. Average.
Average. Average. Okay. Careful, one more time.
Average.
Okay, so careful
Yes.
with these words.
Average.
Yes, we said average, that means promedio, corriente, la media. Right?
Mhm.
All right. Now we need to correct the percentages, okay, the blank spaces. But before we correct the percentages, we're going to listen to the audio file once, and then we check the numbers. Okay.
14.
The modern family. Family life is changing all over the world, and it's not just the structure of the family, but also its habits. A recent survey of British family life showed some surprising statistics.
Family structure. 60% of families have married parents. 22% are single-parent families. Only 14% of the single parents are men. 45% of families have one child, 40% have two, and 15% have three or more. 11% of families have stepchildren. On average, women get married at 30 and men at 32.
Family habits. 20% of families only eat together once or twice a week, and 10% never eat at the same time. They visit friends or extended family twice a month. 17% of people have family members who they never speak to or contact. 75% of people are happiest with their families and 17% with their friends. The average family has 2 rows each day, and the most common cause is children or teenagers refusing to put down their phones or tablets.
14%.
14.
14%. And number 2?
45.
5%.
45%, number 3.
40.
40%, number 4.
30. 30.
30 and 5.
32.
32. 6.
10.
10.
10%. 7.
17.
17.
17%. And number 8.
2.
2. Yeah, 2 only. All right. Now, you had some questions here. Activity D. It says read the questions and think about your answers, then ask and answer in pairs or small groups. We're few today, so we can do it here. So the first question, it says, do you have a big family? Who do you live with? So who would like to answer this?
I have a small family.
Kari, a small family.
Yeah.
Who do you live with?
I live with my parents since the pandemic. I live with them.
Okay, wonderful. And Elizabeth, you are going to say something?
My family, there are 10 of us, and I live with my husband.
Okay, good. So it's a big family, 10. It's a number. Okay, good. And Andrea, you were also going to say something?
Yes. Dios, pregunta por immediate family or extended family.
In general, yeah, it's in general. So it could be extended family. Do you consider your family to be big or small? Or
No, we
average?
are a big family too. We are 4 immediately, but
Extended family, more than 20 people, maybe.
yeah, 30 more. I don't know.
Okay, many. Let's say many people.
Yes.
Okay,
But I live with my husband and my 2 children.
okay, wonderful. They need it. Good. Okay, great. Anyone else would like to share something here?
I live with my parents and my cousin. I rent in a house. Very, it's a neighbor by the side of my house.
Ah, it's your neighbor.
Yes.
Oh, wonderful. So he's close. Well, good. All right. Anyone else?
My family consists of my husband and my 3 children.
Right. Okay, great. You're answering both questions there.
I live with my husband. I have a big family. My mom has 7 siblings, and my dad has 5 siblings.
All the siblings have children, I imagine.
Yes.
Right. A big family. Good.
Yes.
All right. Great. Anyone else? Then it says, next question, let's work with not immediate family, because I think that if you live with your immediate family, you have at least one meal a day together. But how often do you have a meal with your family, your entire family, extended included?
I have
On your birthday.
Twice a
On
month.
Twice a month, on birthdays, yeah, right, on birthday celebrations,
On Sundays.
Sunday, right,
in the New Year's.
New Year's Eve, right? New Year's Eve, the celebration of New Year's Eve. Well, it goes a bit funerals, you know that with some people, only in funerals.
Yes.
Yeah, with the extended family, that usually happens. Okay, good. How often? The next is how often do you go out for a meal or to the cinema or the theater, museum, right? An outing, right, with a family member. How often?
Once, once or two.
Once or twice?
Yes, in the month.
A month.
A
Okay.
month, I go to the theater with my husband.
Okay, that's wonderful. Yeah.
The last one when I go to cinema with family was in 2007 for The Avengers. No, 2017.
17, right? Because 7, I said,
Yes,
wow.
2007.
2017. Okay, good. But how often? I mean, that was the last time, right? Okay, it's been some time. Okay, and the rest? How often do you go out again to the theater, the cinema, museums?
We every weekend we go out a birthday party, eating out,
Okay, so
or other.
once a week, right? More or less. Okay, great. Well, that's the thing. Could be once a month or every 2 months, right? Well, and then about the extended family, we answered that, right? How often do you see your extended family?
I so my brother is living in out of far from home, so we saw him 2 years ago.
2 years ago. Okay.
Yeah,
So maybe every 2 years or
yeah,
one,
maybe or maybe 4 years.
or maybe four. Yeah, that can happen.
That happened.
Yeah, especially when they live abroad. I haven't seen my uncle in 5 years now. Yeah,
Yeah.
that happens. Okay, good. Anyone else about your extended family? How often do you see them?
And every Friday, I go to my cousin who is neighbor to play counter.
Oh, good. So
Yes.
once a week. Yeah,
Yes.
that's
Once
good.
a week. Good.
Okay, anyone else here?
The next week, I'm going to see to my ahijada.
You have a word.
Ahijada.
Think about it because goddaughter, if I'm not mistaken. Goddaughter. Let me
I'm
check.
going to see
Claro, de
her
Dios,
Oh,
daughter.
yeah, it is goddaughter. Yeah.
goddaughter. To see her the next. I'm going to see her the next week to Spain.
To
Oh,
Spain.
wonderful.
Oh, wow. Nice.
Right. This is good because we didn't mention this. Goddaughter or godson, ahijada, ahijado. Godmother, godfather, si vieron la película se acordarán.
Ah, claro,
Mother,
padrino, godfather.
godfather. Right. Madrina y padrino.
Qué lindo el origen, ¿no?
Right.
La hija de Dios, ¿no?
Claro.
Que vienen del corazón, del afecto. Qué lindo.
Exactly. Yeah, it's really nice. I haven't used that word in so long. But I was thinking aljaba, and I was like, the flower, why the flower? Okay, good. All right, nice. Well, good. So you're going to be absent, I imagine.
Yeah,
A little, a little.
a little.
Okay, wonderful. Anyone else about spending time with your extended family? Then the next question says, do you spend more of your free time with family or friends? Why?
Yes.
Family.
Family. I spend more time with my family.
Yes, I think that I do the same. Yeah. 50-50 sometimes, but yeah. Okay, good. And then it says, are there any members of your family who you have very little contact with? Why?
Yes, me